Confession of the day. I suffer from OCD, which is a mental illness, and I'm highly gifted. So my question in this video is, are intellectually gifted people more likely to get a mental illness than normally gifted people? Hi, I'm Edwin Palmer. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my
series on intellectual giftedness
and things related to it. In this episode, I want to talk about mental illness and ask the question if intellectually gifted people are more likely to get a mental illness than normally gifted people. But first, what is a mental illness? Mental illnesses are health conditions involving changes in thinking, emotion, or behavior, or a combination of these. Mental illnesses are associated with distress and/or problems functioning in social, work, or family activities. Mental illnesses are of different types and degrees of severity. Some of the major types are depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar mood disorder, personality disorders, trauma, and eating disorders. While everyone experiences strong feelings of tension, anxiety, or sadness at times, a mental illness is present when these feelings become so disturbing and overwhelming that people have great difficulty coping with day-to-day activities such as work, enjoying leisure time, and maintaining relationships. At their most extreme, people with a depressive disorder may not be able to get out of bed or care for themselves physically. People with certain types of anxiety disorder may not be able to leave the house or may have compulsive rituals to help them alleviate their fears. So, are intellectually gifted people more likely to get a mental illness than normally gifted people? A team of US researchers surveyed 3,715 members of American Mensa with an IQ higher than 130. The team asked the Mensa members to report whether they had been diagnosed with mental illnesses, including autism spectrum disorder and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. The team also asked the Mensa members to report mood and anxiety disorders, or whether they suspected they suffered from any mental illnesses that had yet to be diagnosed. After comparing the results with the statistical national average for each illness, they found that those in the Mensa community had considerably higher rates of varying disorders. While 10% of the general population were diagnosed with anxiety disorder, that rose to 20% among the Mensa community. According to the study, which was published in the Science Direct journal, the research was based on a model which suggests intelligent people with hyper brains are more reactive to environmental stimulus, and that may predispose them to certain psychological disorders. Because of their increased awareness levels, those with higher IQs react more to their environment. this creates a hyperbrain, hyperbody scenario where they display a hyperactive central nervous system. The authors of the study wrote, "Unique intensities and overexcitabilities can be at once both remarkable and disabling on many levels. A significant portion of these individuals suffer on a daily basis as a result of their unique emotional and physical overexcitabilities. Even small stimuli like a strange sound or the brush of a clothing tag trigger a low-level chronic stress response, which then activates a hyperbody response." Dr. Nicole Tetrault of Pitzer College in California and the co-author of the study told the ThriveWorks website. However, the study pointed out that a high IQ was not the cause of mental illness, but it could be correlated with the highly intelligent community. So yes, intellectually gifted people are more likely to get a mental illness than normally gifted people, although the high IQ doesn't cause mental illness. All this useful information came from these websites, and I've left these links below this video. If you want YouTube to notify you that I've uploaded a new video in this series, you can subscribe to my channel. And you subscribe to my channel by clicking on the icon of my head as soon as it appears on the screen. And if you want to go back and watch all the videos in this series, you can do that by clicking on that link as soon as it appears on the screen. Next Friday, I won't be back with a new video in my series on Swedish pronunciation. I will give you that video in 2 weeks. Instead, I have a surprise for you for next week, so be sure to tune in to that video to find out what my surprise is. Till then, I only want to say 3 things. Thank you for watching, have an awesome day, and bye for now.